One of the key bodies from the Vara from Bhai Gurdas Jee is Hon is a Pol Kumaya, Gurmat Ride Gribi Ave. So Bhai Gurdas Jee describes as 7 things there, 6 or 7 things. He says if you do those 7 things, you go to Sehaj Avastha. First thing he says is you lose your home. Hon is a Pol Kumaya, Par Nari de Nerd na Jave. Second thing is you don't go in towards a lustful, looking lustfully at someone else. Hon is a Pol Kumaya. Something that isn't yours, we don't even think about that, and never mind take it. So we don't have any desire for anybody else's wealth. And you know, the important thing from Farid Ji is, Jida Farid Ji kehte, Rukhi Sukhi Khaye ke Thanda Pani Pi. Even if the roti that I have, the bread that I have, or the prashada, or the chapati kalo, or jamati kalo, because mine's dry, because my next person sitting next to me, he's got butter on his, because I don't look at theirs. And I drink cold water, thanda pani piyo. I don't look at that, he might have some other drink. Because my mind doesn't wonder, what has he got, why haven't I got it? So, Bhai Gurdas Jee is saying, Paradar Benu Hath Na Lave. The fourth thing Bhai Gurdas Jee is saying, Hon is a Kol Kumaya, Par Ninda Son Aap Hatave. So if someone's slandering somebody, Bhai Gurdas Jee says, you walk away from that. You don't get immersed in someone slandering someone. That's the fourth thing. Hon is a Kol Kumaya, Satgur Da Upadesh Kamave. So Bhai Gurdas Jee is saying that what the Guru says, you just do it. In other words, you do kamai. Kamai means to earn it. It means to do it daily. Hon is a kor kamaya, thoda savai, thoda hi khave. The one person who sleeps less, in other words, they treat Amrit as the most important thing, not their work. Every day, we wake up for our work. We don't wake up for the Guru. We wake up for our college. We don't wake up for our Guru. We wake up for our thoda sona, and it should be that less that you wake up for your Guru in the morning. You don't wake up for your friends or your work or your college or your daily life. Otherwise, you see, you're in Maya. We understand Maya now, no? You're in illusion. So, Satgur Da Upadesh Kamave. Hon is a goal Kumaya, Thoda Savai, Thoda Khave. Then Bhai Gurdas Jee's end line of all his Padiyan, that's the Rahau. We discussed the Rahau last week. The center point of a Shabad is in the Rahau. All the rest of the Shabd revolves around the Rahau. In Bhai Gurdas Jee's Vara, everything revolves around the last line. So Gurmukh Soi Sehaj Samave. Now Bhai Gurdas Jee says if someone does these 6 things, they go into Sehaj Avastha. They start merging with God. So here we go, Gurmukh Sehaj Subhae Pana Paya. So they do those things that Bhai Gurdas Jee described. Of nimirta, not looking at someone else's beauty, not looking at someone else's wealth, not doing nindya, understanding and living by Guru's teachings, and eating less, sleeping less, and living for the Guru. But they accept the parna, in other words, the hukum that happens, the thing that happens, they accept it. The Guru Sikh accepts it. It's okay as good what God's doing. Shabad Surat Livalai Hukam Kamaya. Now, live is the concentration. Your concentration should be on the Shabad. Sahaj Sangat Pai Nijkar Paya. He's saying in the Sahaj Sangat, you live with Pai Pavani. Now Pai Pavani is fear, a Gursikh scared to do a pav, a sin. So in the Sahaj Sangat, that's the fear that we have in Sahaj Sangat, that we don't want to commit a sin here. Pai means love. So we have fear of that, but we have love for the Sangat as well. So Bhai Gurdas Jee in the Sahaj Sangat, if you have the fear of committing a sin, but I have the love for the people, and love for Guru, and love for Vaheguru there, Nijkar Paya. Inside of our body, we've got 9 gates. Eyes, ears, nose, mouth, and 2 below. But you've got 10th gate. Bhai Gurdas Jee is saying, if we live like that, your concentration starts going inwards. At the moment, ours is outwards. We can see things, but it starts going inwards. And there's inside over here in our body, there's a thing called a nijgar. Nijgar is the deepest house, you could think of it like that. It's a really deep place, the house, and that's where God resides. Charan kaval patiyaye pavarulubaya. When we fall in love with that Shabad of the word, Bhai Gurdas Jee describes it like a bumblebee. The bumblebee loves the lotus flower. It sits on the water, but the bumblebee flies over it. Now what happens to the bumblebee is, it sits inside a lotus, then the lotus closes at night and it kills it. We take our man, our home, we put it into the Guru Shabad, and so when the Shabad closes on us, we die. In other words, our I, man, dies. Sukh sampat par jaye apyo bhi aaya. When we look for happiness, we look for happiness in really weird things. When we do ardas at the Gurdwara, everyone says sukh, man sukh mile sukh. But we don't know what that happiness is. The happiness we're asking for is day to day, as long as my money keeps coming in, as long as my house isn't damaged and things, as long as people talk to me in a certain way, as long as my children don't do anything off the rails, that's our happiness. We call that sukh. The Guru said that's not sukh. We need those things for our day-to-day living, but that's not sukh. What Bhai Gurdas Jee just described to you here is sukh, that's happiness. Happiness is where inside Paragat ho janda hai. We talked about Guru Nanak Dev Ji. He was Prakash, he wasn't born. The Jodh of Nanak was placed there by Vaheguru, and Prakash, the Shabad is the same thing. It's illuminated, it comes out. That's the sukh that we want. And Abhyo Piyaya, that means that when that comes to life, there's a nectar, there's Amrit. Now we take Amrit from the outside. In India, when they want to take water out of the well, you have to take water, put it there first, and then you vacuum it and the water comes up. When you take Amrit, what the Guru is doing is, Amrit, the Guru gives you Amrit from outside, so that the inside of Amrit comes out. The essence of those two things are just like water and the water in the well. The essence of it is the same, but you need a small amount to put at the top. And then when they pump the water, the well in India, the water comes up upwards. Guruji is giving you Amrit from the outside, so the Amrit from the inside comes out, because there's Amrit inside. Bhai Gurdas Jee is describing to you here, when we live the Guru's life and way, Amrit starts coming from inside. Tan jane di mae selaya. So that's the center point for Bhai Gurdas Jee. He says, that mother, oh ma, that mother who gave birth to such a child, unu jamdoot ne kuch nahi kehna. That mother, whose son or daughter lives this bhakti. That's the Guru's way.